If you want to keep your restaurant from going straight to hell, these are the 10 commandments of restaurant marketing that you need to follow. And we're starting right now. I'm going to show you 10 ways to attract customers, increase their frequency and spend, keep them longer. And I'll tell you what, commandment number 8, are restaurant owners running straight to hell? We're going to find out. Hi, I'm Karington, and I increased my own restaurant sales from $12,000 a month to $149,000 a month. And I want to help you enjoy all the success this crazy business can offer you by sharing what I've learned along the way. And if this is your first time here and you're serious about taking your restaurant to the next level, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. So, if you can get past the irony that the 10 commandments are coming to you from Sin City...
Hey, you better watch it.
The 10 commandments of restaurant marketing.
I'm watching you.
Okay, let's get started.
Thou shalt not attract junk traffic.
Constant discounts are going to reposition you as a discount place, and that's probably not what you want. Discounts are the lazy man's way to dying old and broke in the restaurant business. Now listen, I've got several videos that are going to show you how to create offers that sell your product, reduce the need to cut prices, they'll drive traffic, and increase your ticket average. And I'm going to link to those below in the description.
Thou shalt not murder thy prices.
Your menu is probably underpriced or for sure has pricing mistakes that can be easily fixed to make you more money. Even a small 5% bump will make a huge difference to your bottom line. Let's look at the opportunity. Okay, let's assume that you have a 20% profit margin and that you're doing $300,000 a year. Look at the difference here. You've gone from $60,000 to $75,000 in profit just like that. Listen, you need to make an honest profit. You've taken on way too much risk and you work way too hard to just scrape by. In lesson number 5 in my free restaurant marketing e-course, you're going to learn about pricing psychology and how to raise prices with zero blowback. You're going to find a link for that right down there in the description.
Thou shalt not idolize clueless restaurant owners.
When I first got my pizzeria, I started looking at what every other pizzeria around me was doing. And I started copying them. Same ads, same offers, same everything. Guess what? I got the same crappy results as them. It wasn't until I literally started doing the opposite that my sales took off and I never looked back. I went from $12,000 to $149,000 a month by doing my own thing and carving myself away from the crowd. What are the busy, successful restaurants doing in your area? Who else has achieved the results that you want to achieve? And how can you model their success? Don't follow the crowd. Follow the winners.
Thou shalt not worship false prophets. You know, prophets.
I came across a restaurant owner here in Las Vegas that actually loved Groupon. Right? He said it was the most effective way he found to drive traffic. Guess what? That restaurant is no longer in business, and here's why. Groupon attracts bargain hunters that only do business with you when you are losing money. Plus, guess what? Researchers from Boston University and Harvard found that Groupon users consistently rate businesses lower on Yelp. So you are in effect losing money to attract junk traffic that rages about you online, making it harder to attract the kind of customers that you need to grow your business. Lose, 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 lose. And speaking of Yelp, that leads us to commandment number 5.
Thou shalt honor thy customers.
You cannot win an argument with a customer, nor will one of your employees, so don't even try. Instead, I want you to consider the cost of acquiring a customer. I want you to consider the lifetime value of a customer. And in this day of Yelp, I need you to consider the value of your good reputation. Now, decide if comping a meal or giving a customer their money back might not be the better way to settle a legitimate or even a trivial complaint. And make damn sure your employees are on the same page. And I've got some excellent tips for you to help diffuse the haters and make Yelp bring you some business. It's in the free e-course. The link to that is below.
Thou shalt steal thy competitors' customers.
So you're feeling a little frisky and you're running an ad to get some new traffic, right? Since you watch my videos on how to create offers that drive traffic without mindless discounts, you watch those, right? The promotion was super successful and you are grinning ear to ear as you wave to that customer as they're walking out the door. You're going, bye-bye, we'll see you next time. But here's the deal. Roughly 5 out of 7 first-timers to your restaurant will never return. Why? They are creatures of habit, and one visit does not start a new habit. So they're going to wander back to one of your competitors where they used to go before. You're going to learn several ways to interrupt that pattern, break the old habit, and get them back for the all-important second visit. And that is also covered in the free restaurant marketing e-course.
Thou shalt love thy customer as thyself.
I have said over and over and over, if you took away everything I ever knew about marketing and I can only retain one thing, it would be the knowledge to use a guarantee. Because with a guarantee, I can take any restaurant from scratch and I can attract customers hand over fist. I can steamroll my nearest competitors. A guarantee eliminates the barrier between you and a new prospect. It makes it easy for them to try you for the first time because you are taking the risk. Simply treat each customer how you'd want to be treated. And if you think you're going to be taken advantage of, think again. Be ready for a shocker when you get to lesson number 2 in your free restaurant marketing e-course.
Thou shalt keep thy customer holy unto thyself.
It seems like lately that restaurant owners cannot get rid of their customers fast enough. There's been a suicidal rush to get in on this bandwagon of Uber Eats, Grubhub, all the other stuff out there. And I am not going to tell you not to use these services, but you need to be aware that for the most part, your own customers are going to be the biggest users of these platforms. They are not going to attract a horde of new customers for you. So you're going to be paying a third party to facilitate orders from your own customers. And in doing so, you are transferring the customer relationship to the third-party provider. Google owns your personal data. These guys are going to own your customers. For now, the only real protection I see for restaurant owners is to have a menu pricing structure that allows you to absorb the third-party fees.
Thou shalt increase thy check average.
First of all, you should only upsell if it provides your customers with more value and a better experience. But if you're like most restaurant owners, you struggle with upselling. Your order takers are either not doing it or winging it, or the ones that are upselling are coming off as pushy. Fact is, there is a simple method. It requires no techniques, no persuasion, and no arm twisting. We're talking about simple selling sentences that are anywhere between 2 and 9 or 10 words, and they work like magic, because they glide right along with your guest's natural buying sequence. And that's the secret. My very best and most effective selling sentences are in lesson number 1. Click the link, start the e-course, and you'll start making more money with these today. And the very first selling sentence you're going to see in your 7-week e-course used to completely pay for my vacations in Maui. I'm talking airfare, hotels, cars, eating, fun, everything. If you're not upselling, you're leaving money on the table. You gotta hit the link to the e-course down below. You'll start making more money today.
Thou shalt keep thy customer.
What would your sales look like today if every customer that ever walked through your doors was still a steady customer? That hurt, didn't it? Now I know that that's not practical, but I'll tell you what is. If you could reduce customer turnover by just a little bit, you will be swimming in a brand new pool of cash. Here's what I mean. If you have an 80% retention rate and your sales are flatlined, let's say at $50,000 a month, that means that you're attracting as many customers as you're losing. Now I want you to look at the difference when you increase that retention rate by just 5 percentage points. The difference is profound. Instead of flatlining at $50,000 a month, you are still growing, and now 3 years out, you are doing $56,000 a month. That's over $70,000 a year in additional business. I'll provide a link to this calculator as well so you can run your numbers. Customers wander off for many reasons, but lesson number 7 in your restaurant marketing e-course is going to show you how to trim this number and get your sales growing again. And I'll tell you what, that's always a great feeling. Well, there you have it, the 10 commandments of restaurant marketing. Now, you're about to get some bonuses you weren't even expecting. That's because I've used several psychological triggers during this video to get you to check out your free 7-week e-course. These are additional marketing tips that 97 out of 100 restaurant owners will never know. And they'll be in your inbox instantly. All you need to do, click the link and get started. And if you found this video helpful, please do me a favor and tickle that thumbs up button down there. I'd really appreciate that. And if you're not already subscribed and you want to learn how to attract more customers and grow your restaurant business, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss anything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.